Well, good morning. Just in case you don't know me, my name is Hannah and I'm the rector here at Desborough, Braybrook, Brampton Ash and Dingley. And this morning I'd like to spend this time sharing some wonderful stories with you. Those of you who go to St Giles will know that we've just recently been having a generosity fortnight, and those of you who don't go to St Giles, well, that's what we've been doing. We've been thinking about generosity. And a few Sundays ago, we did what we called Boomerang Sunday, which was a first for us. So just in case you weren't there or you've never experienced it before, everybody was encouraged to bring some money extra to what they would usually bring for their offering. And we collected all of that up. And children were encouraged to bring money too, even if it was just a bit of their pocket money. And we collected it all up and then split it as evenly as we possibly could, given the amount of change we did or didn't have, between every single person in the congregation. So children got some, adults got some, and we all got about the same amount. The amount given was incredible. We were bowled over by people's generosity. But once people were then given their amount, which was approximately £10 per person, a bit less than that, they were then encouraged to go and use that to bless somebody. And a few people have got back to me with their stories of how they used their money to bless people. And I'm going to share them with you because they're so encouraging. So Kath used her money to bless somebody who'd just been scammed. And as a result, her credit cards had been blocked and she wasn't even able to buy any milk. And so Kath blessed her with this money, and the woman was so touched, she told her mother. And this woman's mother was so touched that she bought Kath some chocolates. And when Kath got home and opened the chocolates, she saw that there were 3 small boxes of chocolate. So what did Kath do? She decided, well, I'm going to bless 3 more people by giving them each a box of chocolates. Isn't it wonderful how contagious generosity can be? Someone else, David Cox, who many of you will know, he and his late wife Joan for many years have supported the work of CORD, the charity that helps countries, particularly countries who are in the midst of conflict, and he gave his money to CORD. Relisa, most of you will know Relisa, lovely Relisa, and one of the things that Relisa does is help with our cleaning in the community centre. And Relisa has got to know one of the people who works in the co-op very well, and she often chats to this woman about church and what she's up to. And after Boomerang Sunday, she took her money and she gave it to this lady because she'd been talking to her about the new Hoover that we'd bought to make the cleaning easier for Relisa to do in the community centre. And this woman was saying, oh, that Hoover sounds fantastic, I'd love to get one like that. So Relisa gave her money to her to help her to save towards buying a new Hoover. And she reports that this woman got really emotional. She was so touched by what we'd done on Boomerang Sunday. Rachel Limage has a wonderful story of how she used her money to bless a colleague at work who's been going through a really hard time. And as she gave her the money, she explained what we'd been doing for Boomerang Sunday. And again, this woman was just overcome. She was tearful, she was laughing with gratitude. She just couldn't quite believe the generosity of folk from St Giles. What a wonderful story, what a wonderful way to bless somebody who's having a really difficult time. And then finally, Abigail, who most of you, I hope, from St Giles will know Abigail with her lovely boys, Timothy, Benjamin and Teddy. They talked about what they were going to use their money for, and they ended up deciding to buy an apple tree for the school that the boys go to. And you will see on this email some lovely pictures of them planting the tree. And there was a post from their school about the way that they had generously donated this tree to the school. Such wonderful ways, such an amazing variety of ways. And that's just a handful of people who've let me know what they've done with their money. I wonder what the rest of you have done with yours. But, you know, it just strikes me that for the number of people that were at St Giles that morning, that same number of people will have been blessed. And then again, probably for some of them, they will have then gone on to bless somebody else because they will have been touched by the blessing. The other thing that's really struck me is that for most of you that have talked to me about what you've done, it has brought up conversations about what we've done as a church, and it's helped people to see something different about what people often think about as Christians, not as people who are closed and cliquey, but as people who want to bless others, people who are generous. So I have nothing more I have lots more I could say, but I'm over time. But really what I just want to say is I hope that for St Giles folk this has sparked a real love and joy about how it means to be generous, and that might become a contagious part of who we are as a church. If you go to one of our other 3 churches, I hope for you maybe it sparked hey, maybe we should try doing that. And if you'd like to try doing that, please let me know. I would be delighted to do it again. It was such fun, and it's really well worth doing. So go and have a generous day. See who you can bless today. God bless.